It's the 20th of November. I have just received my CyberPower PC, Azza 4000 Fusion full tower with mini ITX board on the top, full gaming tower. This is my little Christmas present for myself. A little early, I know, but the Cyber Monday deal came around. That was the best time to do it. If you can read the specs, there's all the equipment you can actually look up for price-wise. Not to say price, but hey, if you see it, you can look it up, compare. I'm going to do a series of small clips and then pause and play once in a while through the videos while I get things situated to be able to show the different things. So here we have the warranty. All nice one for warranty paperwork they have. 1 year warranty for parts and 3 years labor. And then we have our Never Settle for Gold AMD unique code and our Final Fantasy Reborn code. Yes, my hands are a little shaky. I know. Now note, here's the box itself, the whole entire case, including the parts to it. Yes, like I said, I know my hands are shaky. I apologize in advance for that for any viewers looking at this. Yes, the Azza Fusion tower comes boxed like this, all wrapped up. I ordered the extra insulation and or packaging to ensure the tower is not damaged during transit, because going from California to Hawaii could have been a bumpy ride. So here in a moment I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing, in this case taking off all the wrapper, because there's a lot of packaging on this to ensure it will stay together. Like I said, this is why I got the extra premium stuff, to be able to keep the inside here safe, because look, all this damage on the outside, you know, is tumbled around a little bit. I want to make sure my package is safe for the price I paid for it. This is 2 years worth of saving up for this, because my old A1R laptop just ain't cutting it anymore. Because the game's coming out, too much demanding for it. The GPU overheats, the CPU gets hot too, but that's normal. But I think it's because it needs cleaned out, needs a new heatsink, but at the same time I'm going to sell my laptop because I want to be able to upgrade in the future modular parts, not just one piece. So I'm able to do that now by having a large tower. Plenty of room, plenty of space, no problems for errors, plenty of upgrading in the future. So again, here's the box with it in it. I'm still trying to get the plastic off, and yes, I'm breathing hard a little bit. That plastic's a little hard and the tower is a little heavy. But I know it's sideways. Can't really help that much. Still getting the plastic off. I will go ahead and start the video again whenever I get the plastic off. Alright, so I got the tape pulled off. Or not the tape, the plastic wrap all pulled off already. Now we're going to go ahead and open the case up, or in this case the box, so we can pull out the case. So again, here's the box without all the tape and everything, all that nasty noise right there. Yeah, I did a little cosmetic damage on the box, but not really care, because this box is probably going to go in the trash, but it's on the video right now, so we know we got it for record. I'm going to go ahead and open the box, probably from the bottom, and slide the tower out and take a look at it. I know you can't see much in there. Right now I'll let you know that's the actual tower itself, completely concealed so it doesn't get damaged. It's up to about that high, that low. You can barely see it. You'll see it better once I have its case. Alright, so I know the case or the box is upside down, but here's the actual tower itself. Yes, I have to remove these foam inside because there's foam inside to protect during transit. So I'm really worried about $2,000 something worth of a tower I've been saving up for a while to be able to work for me. I really don't want it to bust on first day. Those RMAs are annoying. Alright, so it seems that my tower, which I figured you can see there, has two DVI dual links, a DisplayPort, and HDMI connection. I'm not sure why they have a USB 3.0 cable showing out the back. I think that's the way it was configured. Let's go ahead. Here's the power supply. Looks like it's a good one actually, because there's no, it's auto switch. So let's go ahead and unwrap this now. So here's the instructions for taking off the case cover so we can remove all the insulation inside. I'll give you a second to read if you desire. Pause the video whenever you feel like you want to read it. Moving on. Like I said, this is the back of the tower. Power supply here. Multiple vents for extra cards in the future. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth card, video card. Main motherboard connections. 7.1 surround sound. Extra fan at the top, middle, back. Several vents in the top here with the radiator. I'm going to pause, put the tower up, show you guys the front of it. Alright, so I'm holding the tower right now because it's sitting on my bed, and unfortunately I can't keep it upright. But we have our Samsung's 24 rewritable DVD drive, our 4 USB 3.0s with a USB fast charge on there if it focuses. I guess it won't. Then we have our touchscreen display for our fans and all their speeds. 2 USBs and an eSATA right there. Of course, microphone and audio in. I'm not sure exactly right there it is, but we have 2 fans down at the bottom here. You'll see when it's actually on and lit up. I'll show you the next part here in a moment when I crack open the side of the case. So here we are again with the case off, case cover. Not removed anything yet. This is the tower so far, with the radiator being at the top. Here's the 2 side fans. I know you can barely see it because the lighting sucks, but whatever. And I need to do a couple of adjustments here to get this noise out, and we'll go from there. So here is the actual case with the motherboard able to be attached, the graphics card, the liquid cooling that runs between the different components, the liquid cool to the processor here. You can barely see it, I know. Can't help that. And the 3 radiator to radiate to this top part up here, which is pretty much empty. Another fan will radiate out back here. So this card is stock card, and I plan to replace the stock cooler unit for the card in the future, but right now not so much, because I just got the system. I'm eager to try it out, and I will turn it on here shortly, but I need to check a few things here and there, make sure the cards are okay, there's no DOAs. And here in a little bit I'm going to start the system up after I get this set up. Looks like I have 16 gigs of RAM like I asked, 4 gig sticks apiece. I already have HDMI, not HDMI, I fail. SATA, you can barely see it right in here, right down here. I'll show you the cord or the case box in a moment. So as I was saying, here is the motherboard again. You can barely see it, I know. And then here is the actual box for the actual motherboard. Gigabyte Ultra Durable 5. It's basically XL94 UP4 with a 5-year warranty. So if this fails, it's automatically able to be sent back and replaced along with the card, along with the RAM and everything else in this system. Alright, so the next part is I just went through my Gigabyte box over here to be able to get all of the different pieces that I needed. And in this case, I needed the wireless connection and the Bluetooth adapter. That's what these 2 slots on the back are. You can barely see them. They're shiny. Bluetooth and wireless. Of course, the power cable. I'm going to go ahead and do some final connections here. Putting the case closed, do some final inspections, and then set her up. Power her on, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I am back again. I said here is the case where it is assembled. Yes, this is the power connector for these fans up here. And these fans are connected. All these displays are connected. Up here the radiator is going to sit like I said. It's going to open. Hang on. Let me get it open here. 1 second. Like I said, it opens just like that because the piece slides up and down, back and forth. Up here is the radiator again. You cannot see it very well, I understand. There's one radiator here, and there is a fan here which is connected. So the vents up top are able to be adjusted accordingly, so nothing's really going to be sitting on the top up there. This is the side here. There is a filter for the case to filter out debris. This is where the input's going to be. Back up here is going to be an input. There's a filter in here. Already checked. And all of these are exhaust ports. Input, exhaust, exhaust, all exhaust. So this case is going to be sitting, I know, pardon the mess, right about here. So I'm going to migrate this over a little more to the corner. So I have less room here. The tower is going to sit there. Fun part is, I got to move it. So we're back, and yes, that took a little bit, but I was a little busy trying to get the tower actually located in its location where it's going to be. Now the fridge is going to have to migrate a little over to the side here. Because of the tower, I can't open it, as you can see. It does not work, so I got to move it. But I got my Wi-Fi connections enabled, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, whatever one you want to call, and I got my LAN Ethernet connection enabled, and I got my graphics card enabled to my BenQ monitor. So now we're going to go ahead, flip the power on the back, and we're going to go ahead and see what she does for boots. But I also need to hook my keyboard and my mouse up to the tower, otherwise it's not going to boot correctly. Stand by while I do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and see about booting the tower. So far she's booting okay. I don't see many issues. It shows red, not blue, but I'm pretty sure you can change that. Let's see what the display temperatures are saying right now. Fahrenheit. Okay. Let's unlock that. These fans here are sucking in. Here's sucking in. E4 113. I like the temperature so far. Keep it locked. Go from there. I'm going to check and see if it's actually booting correctly. Stand by. Okay, so now I've got my keyboard, my mouse plugged in. Here's our Windows 7 home screen. So I'll go ahead and do these setup now. Once that's done, then I'll continue on with the video. We'll see how long she lasts.